This guy's been delivering all year. Prize fighter after prize fighter and prize fighter, and Big Audley. He's moving the boundaries of the established Matchroom brand. He's very much his own manager and his own man, with news of 2011 dates that are in bed and others that we would like to see. Let's welcome Eddie Hearn. Good evening, Eddie.
Hey Steve, how you doing?
Yeah, fantastic, mate, fantastic. Derek Chisora on there talking about beating the top 10, moving. I've got to love him. I'll tell you what, him and Audley in a talking match, that's the match I want to see.
I'll tell you, who could rule out, and stranger things have happened to see them fighting next year anyway. I won't go into that, but who knows.
When I hear people say things like stranger things have happened, I think there's more to it. Trust me, Eddie, don't give too much away, it's too early. Okay, Eddie, let's look at 2011. What's planned? Give me what's planned, maybe that I don't know or maybe that I do know. Just go through it quickly for me.
Well, we got 4 more prize fighters to squeeze in 2011.
Yep.
Before the end of June, actually. So we're very busy with that. We're doing our Saturday night fight night shows. Prize fighter is growing the sport of boxing outside of the traditional boxing fans, and it'll have its critics because it's not a traditional format.
It's got its
all
fans.
I can promise the boxing extremists is that this is good for the game because it's bringing a new wave of viewers in, and the viewing figures show that. Sky have committing to a longer term deal with us for prize fighter.
Yeah,
so it's everywhere we go. We've got the darts on at the moment, which is going through the roof.
Massive,
and everyone's coming up saying, "Oh, that prize fighter's great." And these are not traditional boxing fans. So we got the next prize fighter January the 29th at Olympia, light heavyweights.
Yep.
It's in 3D on Sky, which is a first for them for prize fighter.
And that's why it's at Olympia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Bethnal Green, which is sort of the traditional home of prize fighter, hasn't got the capacity with the trucks at the back for 3D. So we've gone to a bigger venue. We'll have about 3,000 in there.
Cool.
And it's a mix of Tony Dodson's headlining the show. You've got a lot of undefeated prospects on there, and we always get Robin Reed, apparently. I mean,
you say that apparently, shouldn't you know, or is it just?
Well, it's quite funny, Steve, because I read it in the Sun, and I phoned up Johnny Wish, our boxing man. I said, "Oh, thanks for telling me Robin Reed's in." He said, "I know nothing about it at all." So. And I read the threads on Eastside Boxing.
If he
we
wants
actually
to
phoned Robin Reed. We phoned, listen, Robin Reed, people always question, what is prize fighter all about? Is it about the young prospects? Is it about giving people a shot back into the big time? I think it's a little bit of a mix of both.
A mix of both, without a doubt.
And, we've got one spot left. We're mulling over who's going to be the last contestant.
So
we're speaking to Robin Reed at the moment. He's by no means confirmed, like the report in the Sun said.
Doesn't matter.
But,
we can get
there's a lot of people in the pipeline. We've got some big plans for prize fighter in the coming months, talking about doing an international version of prize fighter.
What, with the Irish involved, or with the Americans involved?
we're looking at England, Ireland, and other bits and pieces. A lot of Americans want to come over.
Of course they do.
We've had Roy Jones's people on. He wants to, he's looking at how he can get involved in prize fighter in some respect. So there's a lot of people looking to use it as a platform, as they know it can do. I've seen it in the past so many times.
Okay, Eddie, let me ask you this before I let you go, and thanks for joining me. There's one fight in 2011 that you'd pay to see. What would it be?
There's only one fight. I say it to my friends and colleagues all the time, is Pacquiao Mayweather. It's probably the one fight that I would spend a lot of money to go and see. Tickets, airline fares, hotels.
Gotta see it.
And unfortunately, as time goes on, I think it's one that might be slipping through the net. But Hey Klitschko, Hey Klitschko is certainly a fight that I'd be interested to watch, and it sounds like it's about to be done. So fingers crossed. I think that the division needs that fight. So hopefully they can get it on, and we can watch that and move forward.
Eddie, let's hope so. Speak to you in the new year. Enjoy tomorrow night. Now, Eddie Hearn there. That's prize fighter light heavyweights on January the 29th at Olympia in 3D if you're watching it on Sky now.